Hey, Mitz. Can you hear me? Just trying to get set up here. I got my Inktober done and posted. I got some Jonna PreppyCraftyGirl Sister Woman kits. And I thought we would color in Cute and Creepy again today. So, yeah. Hi, Darla. So I was over watching Mary a little bit. Okay, thank you, Darla. Watched Mary for a little bit this morning while I was working on my projects. Have some cranberry juice. Let's see, Clint, good morning. I think I've said hi to everybody so far. Happy, wonderful Wednesday. And if Riri comes in, she wanted me to show how to do a zine again. So I have that little note there for if Riri comes in. Get my hair out of my face. So how's everybody doing? You working on something creative? Let's see, Susan. Pamela. And thanks, Pamela, for supporting the channel. Debbie, thank you for supporting the channel. Trying to catch people as they come in. Valerie. So I thought I'd show the kits that I got from Jonna and include the Society of Artists book, 1943. And then we'll color in Cute and Creepy again. So yeah, I already have a page picked out. Hi, Kimberly. How you doing? Let's see, Diana, Dawn. So if y'all are new here or watch a recording, I'm Dee Dee. I stream every Monday and Wednesday. I come on at 8:30 so I can talk to everybody and say good morning. And it is a chat show. We do different arts, crafts, coloring, drawing, a little bit of everything creative here. Oh, thank you, Starla Arts, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we do, we try to, keep it positive and have a good time, have a little bit of break from the world and do something creative. Hi, Gary. Good to see you. Thanks again, Starla. Very, very kind of you to support the channel. Let's see. Kimberly says she's doing great. Maseki. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for being here. If y'all don't follow Gary, Gary has an awesome channel. And he's a comic artist and illustrator, graphic novels, does a little of, he's an awesome artist. So follow Gary. Who else is here? Let's see. Darlene. I said hi to Valerie. I'm sure I'm missing people. So, yeah. So I got a couple of kits, vintage. They're vintage Halloween, but you can use them for anything. We got Poe in here. We got owls, but I like to support Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girls Etsy shop, which I did put a link in the description. Let's see. I think I've said hi to everybody in here so far. So thanks everybody for stopping in. If y'all are working on anything cool or creative or post anything, let me know. I like to share things out with everybody. How many are doing Inktober? I did finish my Inktober this morning and posted it today's, and I have been, this is the first year. This is my 7th year of doing Inktober. I have completed it 6 years in a row. This is my 7th year. Hi, Rachel. And so this year I'm doing calligraphy and I'm following the prompts. I've never followed the official Inktober prompts before, but I thought, well, I'm doing calligraphy this year, so I can just really do any word, you know. And so today the word was spirit. Let's see, here was my pose. So I've been trying to photograph it with different things that I've used, like this wide nib pen, the brush, the inks. So I've been trying to post, you know, some of the things I'm using along with it on the parchment paper. So, and I'm not doing anything real fancy or anything. I'm keeping it, you know, kind of simple, like there was not. And so I drew everything like a knot and painted the brown ink. And then I'm just putting a little bit of a definition with it. A little bit of a definition. Yesterday was raven. So I did the letters with feathers. And I tried to do it kind of scratchy. And it's hard when you do calligraphy to try to make it messy on purpose. So you know, here was vessel. So they're all on my Instagram if you want to see, you know, follow my Inktober adventure for this year. Let's see, TikTok artist Valerie. But I'm just not organized enough to be afraid to miss a day. Yeah, you know, you do feel, I don't want to say you feel pressure, but you really do want to finish it. And thanks, Maseki. And Maseki decided to go ahead and do Inktober too. And was trying to do catch up. She was a couple days behind. So let's see here. Let me find Maseki. And so she's been doing, let's see, she's up to day 5 as of yesterday. And so you can go see her stuff. There's her name right there. She's in the Netherlands, and you can go see her Inktobers over there as well. So hi, Brenda D. Anybody else? There's Janet. Hi, Janet. And who else? Patricia. I think I'm trying to catch everybody. Some people, well, I don't want to say, but if you don't like me calling out people's names, just, you know, that's all right. My channel may not be the one for you. Hi, Julianne. Let's see. Yeah, oh, you're welcome, Maseki. So yeah, so I finished I finished today's Inktober. Like I said, the prompt, the official prompt was spirit. So that's what I did for today's. I've been trying to get them done first thing in the morning. It was a little tricky this last weekend because I had the county fair that we went to on Saturday. We had Cameron's birthday on Sunday, so we went out to eat, and you know, Denise is an hour and a half away and an hour and a half back. Plus, you know, we had to make a trip to the bookstore. So a Sunday was an all-day thing too. So some days it's a little hard to try to squeeze it in. And I am trying to do it on the day of, but, you know, there probably will be some days where I'm going to have to double up, you know, do a couple in a day, Inktober. But I do try to do them one a day. Hi, Carol Vick. Little sister Cheryl. And so, yeah, all my previous 6 years are on my Instagram. All the posts. Last year we did an an Insectober poster where I drew an insect a day on a poster, but all I would post was just that one insect. So that's all you saw until the end of the month where I showed the whole poster. You get yours done at the end of the day. Well, nothing wrong with that, Darlene. If you're getting them done, I've been following yours too, Darlene. You've been doing good getting them done as well. So applause to everybody that is finishing them. Let me see if I can scroll back here. Let's see. Let's see. Where's Tina? I don't know. I haven't heard that she wasn't going to be here today, but she is on she's on Pete's channel at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So if she's sleeping in, shh, we'll let her. None of my mods ever have to feel like they have to be here. Just saying. They know nobody has to be here. Hi, Rhonda. So yeah, so here's a bunch. You can see a bunch of them here, plus some of the cute and creepy, which again we're going to color in again today. Cute and creepy. So here is here's last year's month, and so there's a lot of cute and creepy. But I posted one little insect. Now these insects, they're only about this big. Each one of these is only about that big. And then at the end of the month, here's the poster. You'll have to go over there and look at it. So this is like 22 by 29. So all the bugs that I posted one a day there and turned it into a poster with the big praying mantis right in the middle. And then I put them all in a spider web. So it was fun. Hi, Riri. Riri. Look, Riri, I made myself a note. Riri wanted to see some zines and how to make them, so I pulled two of Janet's. I pulled two of Janet's zines to show you some samples, Riri, and how to fold one and how to, how to make one. So, hi, let's say hi to Darlene. Patricia, good to see you. A long time on. That's the next book I want to get. Oh, this one, the cute and creepy. Is this the next book you want to get? If y'all want to see it, they're all over on my Instagram. I post all my, well, not everything I do, but the bulk of my art I post on Instagram. And on Inktober, I post every day. So at least I have the last 6 years. This is my 7th year. There's our little snapdragon. Good morning, Pacola. So, yeah. So I did get a couple of kits from the PreppyCraftyGirl, Jonna. I call her Sister Woman. And I think she threw this in. I don't remember ordering this. So, but thank you, Jonna. And then a little packet of some little extra. I might have bought this. And then I bought these 2 kits. And I did leave her link to her shop, her Etsy shop, in my description. So there's Tina. The girls were asking about you, Tina. I said she might be sleeping in because she's late at Pete's at night. So she's also a mod at Creepy Little Book for Pete. And so, yeah, I said maybe she just wanted to sleep in this morning. So, hi, Mary. Mary, have you got your, did you get your pet portrait yet? It should have been there yesterday. I didn't track it yesterday evening. Did it come in yet? Thank you, Pacola. There's Jonna's Etsy shop. And I did leave the link in the description before the video, so it should be there. Let's see. What else? Who else am I missing? Not yet, but I live in the sticks. Okay, well, hopefully it'll be there today, Mary. It's supposed to be there yesterday, according to the tracking, but, everything's a little slower. So hopefully you'll get it today. So, yeah, I'm going to show the kits. And this goes in this little thing there. She stuck these little extra things in there. So real quick, I do have this propped up on a book so that it takes the glare off, sort of, kind of, maybe. This is kind of heavy, so let's move that. So, and I'm also going to cut this poster up that I got at the Paper Source on Sunday. So I'm going to cut up this vintage poster to go along with the little things that I bought from Jonna. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I was getting so inspired by Mary's little clusters that she's been doing, and I think Susan. I don't know if Susan Hiles has been here before, but she was inspired by Susan Hiles' channel to make little clusters. And what it is just like little scraps and leftovers, and you kind of staple them all together. They're really cute. But I don't know. I would love to make them, but then I think, well, what am I going to put them on? Because I don't really make tags or cards, so I didn't know what I would use them on. So I don't know, but they look so fun when Mary's making them. You know. Okay, so real quick, let's go ahead and I'll zoom in here and show Riri again. A zine, how to cut and fold a zine, and then I'll show a couple of Janet zines. So if y'all don't know, Janet makes zines that look like little mini newspapers, and this is all handwritten. Look, that's Janet handwrites all this. So this was her Praying Mantis Coconut Telegraph newspaper, and she's done a whole bunch of these. And anytime she makes one, if she's in any swaps or anything, she knows she better be making me a copy, because I collect my Janet zines. So look, isn't this adorable? She puts little advertisements, help wanted. So hopefully y'all can see that. So I'm going to show real quick how to fold one. Let me get a piece of paper here. I didn't pull a piece of paper. Let me see. I just need I want cardstock. I just want a piece of regular paper. Now, can I find just a piece of paper? Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Because you just want to make, well, that's books. Hang on, that's booklets. That's not a piece of paper. Well, hang on. I got to, all right, I hate to say it, I've got to go downstairs. Wait, maybe there's one up here. I'm going to have to go downstairs. Here's one. And it's going to say find a piece of just regular paper. Oh, that one's got holes punched in it. Oh, my gosh. All right, let me go downstairs to the printer. Hang on. You'd think I'd have just some plain copy paper in here, but apparently I don't. So, Riri, are you here? So how you do this is just your standard zine fold, right? Where you don't have to use a staple. Okay, I gotta catch my breath. So you can do them where you actually cut them and make a little booklet and staple them. But if you don't want to do that and you want to be able to print off a whole bunch, hang on, I gotta catch my breath. Then what you want, which I literally ran up and down the stairs. What you want to do is take you just your 8.5 by 11 standard size copy paper, fold it in half, and you want to try to do it pretty neat as you can if you're going to make copies, because when you go to put it when you make copies of it, it's going to copy an incorrect fold if you're not careful. Okay, so then you fold it in half this way, and okay, and then fold it back on itself once, turn it over, fold it back over on itself again. So that's all it is. Okay, so that was pretty simple, right? This is what you want to end up with. Then what you want to do is, let me get a paper, let me get a cutter mat. Hang on. Then what you want to do is write these two in the middle right here, and use a ruler. Let me get one because Janet will yell at me. And you want to cut down the middle line of just the two middle ones. Okay, just the two middle ones, like that. Okay. Okay, I am getting this spam thing. Get rid of this. Block the spam person. Okay. Okay. All right, so now you've got it cut down the middle like this. And then what you want to do is just fold up the two middle ones like this, and just kind of crease it. And so you see how that looks? Okay, see how that looks? And then all you do is just flatten it out and just fold it into a little book. It really doesn't matter if this one's the front one or if that one's the front one or if this one's the front one. You just have, because it's going to fold out whichever way you do it. Okay, but make you a test one. I'll show you why. Okay, make you a test. And I kind of messed up my neat fold I had by not watching what I was doing. Let's move this. And the reason you want to do a test one is this. All right, so this will be the cover. You know, I could write cover or page 1. Okay, cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's the back. Okay, and the reason you want to do that is the reason you want to do this is because if you want to work on it flat, you want it to all be the same way so that when you open it up, because look, when you open it up to go to make a copy, look what it looks like. It doesn't look like what you think it would, does it? You see? Yeah, exactly, Janet. Lay it out like this. Or make a copy of one. Or when you're doing it, when you're making your own, you could just, you know, a little in the corner, just a pencil, just put 1, you know, just number it in the corner in pencil that you can erase or whatever, just so you know. But make you one sample one just so you get the idea what it looks like when you lay it out. Okay, because that's what it looks like when you open it up. Okay, Riri, got any questions? Or anybody? That's all there is to it. And then you do your art on it. You do your art on it like, well, I can't say like do it like Janet, because Janet's zines are like, they rock. Sharon, who else am I missing? I said Mary. Let's see. I'm probably missing. Hey, Julie Topaz. I just saw you there. Good morning. Anybody else I missed? So this was one of her quotable quarterlies. She's snark. Janet's a snark. I haven't seen you since that time I hoped I'd never see you again. And I'll open it up here in just a minute so you can see. Be bold or italic, never regular. I don't want to seem like I think I'm always right, but I am. And that's why it comes across that way. Thou shalt not whine. Caution. Mood swing in progress. Oh, really? You know what that sounds like? Not my problem. I'm sorry. I don't remember ordering a glass of your opinion. I hate healthy and exercise. Oh, I ate healthy. Sorry. I ate healthy and exercise today. I better freaking wake up skinny. And if you notice, these are all her Zentangles in the background. These are Janet's Zentangles in the background. See the background again? As long as everything is exactly the way I want, I'm totally flexible. So let me open it up so you can see what I'm talking about when you, so if you want to make copies, you want to know, you know, y'all are funny in chat. So you see, that's all it is right there. But if you want to make copies, you want to make it laid out just right. So yeah, like Janet did. And all the backgrounds are all her Zentangles, which is also what she's doing for Inktober. She's also doing a drawing with Zentangle background. So let's see. I miss. There we go. Let's see. I just flipped it. Okay, I'm trying to catch everything really. Really clever and great fun. You're welcome. So anyway, I'll keep this for the next time somebody asks. So yeah, I do collect my Janet zines. And all right, so let's see here. Let's put this back over here. My zine collection. And oh, I'll show you one more thing. And I've shown it before, but you can make folders. Let me just grab a handful here. Oh wait, here's one of the folders. So yeah, I got tons of zine collection. I got like 2 stacks like this. But if you want to make a little, you can take a what do you call it? A file folder. You can take a file folder. Let me move that off. Okay, this is just a Staples file folder. Let me back out one because it's kind of big here. Or any kind of file folder. And you can fold it in half. Now remember, it's already got a fold in the middle. But you can fold it in half. And then, well, let me take that back. Fold it. All opened up here. Okay, so there we go. So now fold it in half like this. And then about 1 inch on either side, make a little lip like that. And that'll be the little pocket to hold it. And then you just, again, you fold it up to make it fit the size of a zine. And then your zines can go in the pockets, right? So, and you can make these to fit ATCs, little sketch cards, whatever you want. And it's just out of one file folder. Now the ends, if you use the one, because the different file folders have the tabs at the top, the middle, and the bottom. Depending on where you fold it, you might need to put, and that's why I had this piece of washi tape here. You might have to washi tape the ends shut, or just put a little piece of glue or something there to close the where the tabs are. But it does hold a lot, and you can hold it front and back. So you can hold it front and back. And they hold a lot. I mean, I can't even tell you how many are in that one right there. There's a lot in that folder. So, yeah. Okay, so there we go on the zine construction. Oh, let's see. Oops. Oh, come back here, Janet Zine. We've got a little shelf just for zines. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do is show you my John, a Sister Woman vintage Halloween kits, which again, I don't necessarily use just for Halloween, but just because of the vintage. And then I want to cut up this poster. Let me get a big pair of scissors here. I'm going to cut this piece of paper up, poster that I got at the paper source on Sunday. And let's see. And you could, use a ruler and an X-Acto knife. Not going to be that picky. So these are like little vintage trick-or-treat bags, like candy bags. Let me back up here. Let me back the camera up. There we go. Let's see. Barb. Who else am I missing coming in? Abigail. So, the zine keeper, Mary, you like that? Yeah, they're so easy. You just use a file folder. And you can decorate them. We used to decorate file folders for postcards, for ATCs, art cards. And I got tons of them. And we used to paint them and collage them. And we haven't done it in a while because we did them for like 2 or 3 years, like straight. And it was like, okay, no more. No more. Not for a while because we did so many. All right, so I'm just going to cut these down here. Then I'll show you the kits that I bought from Jonna. And I did put her link, and Pacola put her link too, but I put the link in the description. So yeah, I got these papers. If y'all missed Monday's show, I showed a bunch of papers that I bought, poster size papers that I bought from the Paper Source, and so I showed those on Monday. All right, let's see. Janet. Okay, so I'm just going to cut them down here. So you can see each one. But these just remind me of when we were kids and we'd have little candy bags, and they look like they had this stuff on them. They had these vintagey looking. Well, they weren't vintage then. They weren't vintage then. Yeah, Julie, exactly. The folder frenzy went on for a while. We're making them all different sizes, making them to hold postcards and ATCs, and just making them and decorating them and collaging them. So, that was years ago. We could do some more sometime. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to cut them all down. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Mary. I stopped over to Mary's today. Mary was doing these little clusters. I was talking about how awesome they were, Mary. Your little clusters from scraps. Okay, so there's those. These last ones, and I'll flip through them again. And I don't know really what I'm going to do with these. I liked them because they just reminded me. They reminded me of my childhood. They're just vintagey, and they're different sizes, so that's why I cut them to strips first and then cut these down, because you can see they have different sizes. All right, so here we go. I'll do a little flip through, and then I'll show you the kits that I bought. I know, I do too. I love vintage stuff. So I'll just kind of flip through here. But they're like, I'm sure they're replicas of the old trick or treat candy bags. See, bag of treats for Halloween rustlers. So, yeah. We buy things that remind us of our childhood. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Susan Hiles. Let me click on her. There's Mary. So she's inspired by Susan Hiles' art, Open Crafty Clusters collab. I tried to say that when you mentioned it in your stream. It was hard to say, Mary. Rachel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, popcorn balls are. Yeah, popcorn balls came in those wrappers, right? So, okay, so let me show you what I got from Jonna, Sister Woman. So this is what if you go to Etsy, and I did put a link in the description, this is what her logo looks like. So and when you go to Etsy, this is what you'll see. It's this pink and, not pink, yellow and teal colors. So and I think she just threw this in. I don't remember ordering this, but she sent the Society of Artists book 1943. So we're going to look at that in a minute. And then this little pack, now this is the only thing I took out of the pack. I have these other packs. I did open them up, but, well, they're open from the bottom here. Janet goes, open them up and look at them. So I want to open them up with the fibs. So I haven't, I've peeked in them, but I haven't really looked in them. And then this was one of her handmade envelopes that she had this in. She had everything. I don't think she had all of it in here, but she had this handmade, covered envelope. So this was some of the little stuff that came in it came in a little, glassine envelope. And I did take these out. So I thought this was adorbs. Look at this. It's a fat piece of fabric. I don't know if it was on, what kind of big piece of fabric it was, but she cut these out. And it's just a little, little peanuts It's a little peanuts. I thought that was so cute. So cute. And then she sent some different fibers. You know, if you make tags or whatever, she sent some of these little jewels, which you can cut these up into strips. They're on a mesh, and you can just cut them down in a strip. And so then the rest of it all came in this little pocket like this. And she makes all these things. And sometimes her kits come in vintage sheets that she makes envelopes out of vintage sheets. And they always smell so good. This time she had a paper one like this, which I love that too. And so I'm going to just kind of take everything out here. So you can see it's just a little pocket. It's like a little pocket to hold all the stuff in. Little squirrels, little fall. Hi, Molly. So I just love her kits. I'm just love her kits. What can I say? And then she had this little jeweled wired. I don't know if she made this or not, but it's a little wired not a leaf, wheat, a wheat stalk. A stalk of wheat. And then she made a little yo-yo with a vintage button and a stick pin in it. So she makes these little yo-yos. Her kits are really thoughtful. Her kits are really thoughtful. I bought tons of her kits, different themes. She has them by themes, but she usually only has a few of one theme. So if you want one, you got to get. I bought 2 of the 3. She had 3 Halloween kits. I don't know if she's going to make more, or if even that last one is left. But I bought 2 of the 3. So, and then a little pack of buttons and thread and ribbon. And it's all, you know, color coordinated in a theme. Sent me a little percolator. I love that. Some vintage playing cards that have fall leaves and themes and flowers and all the fall colors. So she sent a stack of those. A little, like from a yearbook. Yeah, wheat. I couldn't get the word out. I couldn't get wheat out. A vintage from a yearbook. Some play money. This is, I think it's another play money, or I'm not sure, United Auto Company, just a little faux dividend thing. Here's a Reynolds wrap. See, she has these vintage, she goes vintage hunting. And if you don't know, she has a vintage, one of those teal color campers. There's a name for those kind of campers. They're kind of oval looking, like an oval looking camper. And so she travels around and goes to different places. Hi, Judy. And so she finds these vintage magazines, things, some tickets, some old like postcards and receipts and a flashcard and an old recipe. Oh, from a Betty Crocker. This is a 1971 Betty Crocker card. You know, that you could used to be able to buy, like you could buy them in like a subscription. Airstream? No, it's not an Airstream. Airstreams are the silver ones, I think. Yeah, it's a teardrop shape, like Rachel was just saying, but I think there's a specific name for them. That the Airstream ones, I think, are silver. And so this little pack of ephemera came in the little envelope, the handmade envelope here. I love the little Charlie Brown piece of fabric here. So yeah. So this was sold separately. She has different size kits and different little packs of things. And well, I won't try to put it all back in here right now because I'll be here for a while. So so there's that. And I did pull out some of these just to put them in, just so that they're not going all over my room. So I'll just put that in there for now. Same thing for these. So just to have a place to put them so they're not rolling around on my desk. And let me put her card in there. So let's see. I try to say hi to everybody. And so there's that. Then these are the 2 kits that I bought. So I'm going to go through them one by one. And I don't keep these plastic, these. I mean, I know you could probably recycle them. I did bust it open. So I, ripped her little sticker there. But I'll transfer them from this to, this is what I keep my collage fodder in, is these. And you can get these real inexpensively on Amazon, like a pack of like 30 for, I don't know, $9.99 or something. So you can get a lot of these, and they have the little snap, which I love. And so I won't use this. I'll use these because then I can snap and get in them. They all file up. I can flip through file wise. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's in the first one. I love this. I'm sorry, I love vintage stuff, love vintage paper and kits. So, yeah, the Lucia, the Big Long Camper movie, Carol Vick, yeah, but they had a big one. I don't know, let's see. I don't know if Sister Woman, she probably has a picture of it on Instagram. Let me look. It's so cute. And she refurbished it and everything. And she still she's always like doing stuff to it. Hi, Scrap Girl 12. Shelly. All right, let's see. Let's go over here. PreppyCraftyGirl. Let me just kind of flip through here and see if I can find a picture of her camper. But it's one of those teal color ones. And it's so cute. Ah, well, here's where she went camping. So here's where she had it parked and she was camping out in it. One of those, see? And so look, she has a little rug out there, her chair, and she goes out there. She'll do this by herself. She'll just go camping and go out and look treasure hunting for vintage things. So that's it right there. That's a kind of a 3/4 view. I know she has some side views of it somewhere, but I think you get the idea of the kind of camper I'm talking about. Grandma used to have one. It wasn't that exact shape or that exact kind, but I always asked Grandma, I said, Grandma, do you like going camping? I'd gone with this when we were kids. No, Tina, it's no. And I'd ask Grandma, here it is. Here's another picture of it. I asked Grandma, I said, do you like going camping? And she goes, for vacation, she goes, well, it's not really a vacation when you pull your kitchen behind you. That's what Grandma would always say. It's not really a vacation if you pull your camper behind, or your kitchen, if you pull your kitchen behind you. So yeah, so that's it. All right, so let's see what she sent here. Here's a little frame. It's a little vintage frame here. Oh, my foot's asleep. And so it's just a little vintage. It's like a little, it's like a, not acrylic, but I'm not thinking of the word. It's not enamel, but it's resin, like a resin frame, like a little resin frame. And I haven't gone through this yet, so y'all are going through it with me at the same time. Try to keep the glare off. Yeah, Caroline, all right. I think if I'm going to go camping, I'd rather have a tent and all the accoutrements and put it in the back of the Blazer and then just, pop up your tent and fix it up and then pack it up and go, rather than, pull a camper. That's just me, But Mom and Ken, they had an RV and they went all over, in their RV. But that was driving a big RV, and then they pull their car behind them. They pull their smaller car behind them in the RV, so they could park the RV and then have the car, right? Okay, so we got a little a Poe card, a little exam card, I guess, to how to spell words. Here's an owl. An orange tag, some more of the little vintage Yearbook Girls, some Monopoly cards. Here's some, oh, this says Moon. She puts a word on. I'm glad she does, because one day she sent me some of these and I thought, what is that? I couldn't figure out what she was trying to spell. Oh, let's see. This is a backwards word game card. And some more tickets. Churchill Twin Cinema, Pennsylvania. Some movie tickets. A little tag that she made. A little Boo. Oh, so cute. I'll have to give this to Boo, because I call her Boo. So that's cute. Might have to give that to Boo. I'll leave that out. Then she has this little pack of all kinds of little goodies here. Let's see what's in here. So there's some twine, a little flare, a little pumpkin flare, some little clothespins with a candy corn and a little cat. It was so cute. She puts so much thought into a little plastic one, so much thought into her kits. And then there's a little rag, I call them rag flags, when you put little ribbons and pieces of fabric on a paper clip. And then some sequins, some black sequins, and some velvet trim. So cute. I know, right? So cute, Judy. There's just also, you just want to make something with it, because it's all so cute. So let's get that back in there. And it's just all packaged so nice. Then some black buttons on a card, a vintage card. I'm not sure. I love it when they have years on them, but like some of them are so old they don't. This is a Streamline Industries out of New York. And there's the little buttons. There we go, on a card. And let's see, a vintage photograph. It looks like a coffin, but it looks like a doll. It looks like a doll in there. I don't know. And some flashcards, and another flashcard for telling time, and then some little plastic journaling spots. And here comes the baby. Yes. Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh. I'm going to step on it's going to flip. I have it propped up. All right. So then she has some candy corn paper, a little black envelope. Oh, here's another playing card with, not sure if is that a logo? It looks kind of like a bee or a bat. I'm not sure. And then some just different, a wine label, a pumpkin recipe, a Yahtzee. How many of y'all remember? I used to play Yahtzee with my grandparents. Who else? Maybe y'all still play Yahtzee. I don't know. Played Yahtzee. All right, baby, you're gonna have to move because Mama can't do this with you there. How many of y'all play Yahtzee or ever played Yahtzee? It's so fun. Another little label, a little transport, a little definition card, some more money, game money, some bingo cards. Valerie said, yeah, I used to play Yahtzee all the time. I know, it's so fun. I haven't played in forever. Let's see, another a pad of paper, and another wine label, and again a black envelope. This is like at a service station, we used to call them. Gas station. And look, see, I haven't looked at all this yet. Y'all are seeing it with me for the first time. A pattern of from a pattern book on costumes. Some little costumes. A little story about trick or treat. A page out of a book. There's another Simplicity Craft pattern pack, like what the pattern would come in. And then some vintage coloring book pages. Oh, look. Oh, I love this. Well, I say that I do that on purpose, Julia. I do that on purpose because and I'm, you can say, well, I'm not really dissing on, but it's like one of my, everybody has a pet peeve and some words, right? My pet peeve in the English language is when people leave out the letter T, button, mount on. They leave out the T. And I'm always saying, please, people, bring back the T. Bring back the T. So I over exaggerate when I say buttons because I don't like to hear button. That's just me. If you say it that way, don't email me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Jonica said, there it is. Yes, kittens. I know. I don't care what it is. It's not. It just you. It just. It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm sure I say something that annoys people too. That's okay. All right. So let's see. Coronor. It's a coronor. And a little again, flashcards, a little piece of black paper with the little tabs on it, like from a address book, maybe from an address book. We can laugh at ourselves. Come on now. This looks like out of a children's magazine of some kind, and magic jack-o'-lantern, how to carve or whatever, the pumpkin carving party. And you use this stuff in like your junk journals, or just cut little pieces or tear little pieces of it in your TNs. You like that, Judy? Let's see. Little Halloween, another little children's book. A bat, not a bird. Looks maybe from a child's science or something book. So another pictures of bats. Some music sheets. The moon phases. Songs of the child world. Another color book, activity book. There's Humpty Dumpty on that side, and you can do your own pumpkin on that side. Does anybody watch on the Food Network, the Halloween Wars and the Pumpkin Wars? I forget the exact names of them, but they have where they have to use like 5 giant pumpkins and make something out of it. So anyway, I love those shows. I love everything like that that's creative, right? The Pumpkin Wars, the Halloween cake and candy, decorate, all that stuff. It's oh my gosh, Julia, I'm gonna put that in the Wingnut book. Oh my gosh, you are in charge of your teeth. Let me get the Wingnut book. Then I start laughing and my eyes start watering. Where's my Wingnut book? Where did I put it? Where did it go? Where's my wing? Oh no. It's usually right here in front of me. Oh, there it is. There's my Wingnut book. Oh, it's going to go in the Wingnut book because we're all a bunch of wingnuts. Anytime somebody says something quick-witted or something like that, it goes in the Wingnut book. This is, I don't know, 10 years. Is this 10 years worth of Wingnuts? Yes, Julia made the Wingnut book. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let's get back to our flipping through our kits. flip through our kits. Okay, a brief history of Halloween. I wonder what they say. Oh, and that's cool right there. That's a neat look graphic. Juanita. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. Okay, it's too much. I can't read all that right now. I want to go through our kits. Okay, here's some vintage piece of book costumes. And it has a little definition like the dwarf or Snow White in the Seven Dwarfs, an elf or brownie. This costume can be made very simply by dyeing and, different clothes and fairy dress and Old Mother Hubbard, Mother Goose. So these are some of the little drawings. Look at that. I love this. I love this illustration. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool illustration? Then here's Old Mother Hubbard and from a nursery rhyme book. So, she just finds the coolest stuff. And a nightmare drink. So that is one kit. Did I go through all that? Yeah, I went through all that. So that's one kit there. So she's laying on my plastic folders. Let me get another one. She decided to take a nap on the look. She's on my folder. So I'll get another one. Let's straighten this out here. Trying to straighten it out. There we go. So we'll just put this in another one. Okay. And then the other kit that I bought was, that's not it. I didn't close this one up. And she's laying on that kit too, but I'm going to slide it out from under her. There we go. All right, so let me see what's in this one. So again, I put Jonna's link to her, there's her little logo there. I put it in the description box. I know, they're so sweet, right? All right, so let's see what she put in this one. Again, I've not looked at it, not gone through. All right, so we have some orange, what do we say? Buttons. I'm going to get so many emails. I'm telling y'all just don't know. It just makes me laugh. So, yeah. And these are out of Toronto, founded in 1905, made in USA, and but it's out. Their company's out of Toronto. There it says. Okay. Let's see some more tickets and the little vintage. The play money. What is it, baby? What is it? I know, I see you. And a little candy corn ribbon. You can't go that way because the cords. That side has the cords. Let me straighten this back. I shouldn't have probably moved it, but I had to let y'all see. Hi, Becky Kalura. Is that John? Who else am I missing? I'm probably missing people coming in. Good to see you, by the way, Juanita. She spins, i.e. Littlefoot. Another Poe card. The card says bone. Another how to pronounce words, I guess. I want one with button. Another wine label. And there's some of the things that are similar. They're similar, but, you're not going to find exactly two of the exact same recipe card and that kind of thing. And just different Halloween paper here out of a magazine. A Joanne, New York, Fabric and Craft geese. Do you all remember when the geese, I think it was like in the early 80s, were real popular? Let me see if there's a date on here. Were real popular in home decor. Well, this one's 1997. But I remember in the country look with the, the country blue and the pink. It wasn't bright pink, though. It was like a dusty pink, dusty rose, and a blue. It was kind of like, let me see here, the colors that were kind of popular. I don't have the exact blue. Oh, well, I think y'all remember. Some of y'all. And then here's some old seam binding, some orange. Yeah, geese were everywhere, right, Julie Topaz? I'll look at this in a minute. Oh, look, a tag. She made this tag, or maybe if she didn't make it, maybe someone made it for her. It looks like something. It looks like a Tim Holtz inspired something, right? It's a little. These are like paper. These are like made out of embossing powders and UT or something. And that's so cute. And another one of these cards, some more Monopoly cards. What's this one say? Black cat. See, look, I'm glad she puts that on. I would not, or I would probably eventually figure it out. This black cat and some tags. There's a little x-ray, another clock card. Here's one that says, I'm not sure. It looks like just some words. I'm not sure. I think it's Spanish on the back. Here's a little phone directory sheet. Look, a little Brock's. Is Brock still around? We used to see these all the time in the grocery store. They'd have the big glass jars, and you would just scoop out bags of Brock's, and you'd buy it by the weight. Is Brock still around? I don't eat it, so I don't know. Does anybody know if Brock's is still around? So, let's see. Then another index card tab, some number stickers, an envelope, another little receipt, something out of a receipt book, some more of these. I mean, there's just so much little things that you can use. Look, nylon patch. Oh, these are the iron-on patches. Iron-on patches to fix, your pants or your whatever it is. The Brocks are they in Canada, Rachel? Okay, some more bingo cards. And another receipt, a black envelope. Remember, I bought 2 kits, so there's going to be similar things in each kit. October 31 dinner meal plan. Lancaster chicken. Another Yahtzee. Here's a little leaf tag. Another little frame. So cute. Aren't they cute? Let's see. Black Cats, Witches, and Broomsticks, a little story. Probably scare the gooey out of little children. Here's a little jack-o'-lantern thing out of do y'all remember these kind of books when you were kids? I mean, do they still have these kind of books that have, or is everything more like pamphlets now? Where they're just, not really books that they give kids. They're just like printouts and soft cover little things that would be like just, I don't know. I haven't seen any kids books in a while, like what they get in class. But I remember these, like Dick and Jane. I have a couple of Dick and Jane reproduced books. Barb. And then here's just a piece of like vintage wallpaper. Another book story of a book. Here's some fabrics. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That looks so pretty. This needs to go in my Poe book. That needs to go in my Poe book. And here's a green one. And it's like, you know, from the pattern, not pattern books, but well, yeah. The sample books is what I'm trying to think of. Sample books. Okay, another October poem. Something on spiders. Some recipes. The flying house. Oh, I thought it said the flying house. The flying hours. A page out of a children's book. Probably one of those science type books. Night flyers. There's on bats. Bat. Some more costumes. This is a McCall's one. Devil's Food cake mix recipe. I don't know if this interests anybody, but, you know, I'm having fun. I know, right? Great packs. I'm telling you, Jonna puts together, and they're all by different themes. Go to her site, and if you see some of the sold kits that she's done and they interest you, tell her, oh, can you make me this kit? That I can't promise you she's going to do it, but if she has some stuff, you know, she'll listen to you if people want certain kits. Christmas, you know, I had a Christmas winter theme kit, and from that kit I made my Christmas card holder from that kit, and I'll just show you the cover if I can put my hand right on it. Let's see if I can find it right off the bat. Over here on my journaling shelf. And where is the, well, I'm not, oh, there it is. Okay. So here's where I made, she had a winter kit, and she had an old album covers, old, old album cover, and I made a book out of it, and I made Christmas card. I made it a Christmas card book. I try to get it out. I made it into a Christmas card holder. Okay. So it's just, you know, you can do a lot of different things with it, or just use them in junk journals. An October worksheet, October flower sheet. You've got things going for you. Dance sport plaid. Another piece of scrapbook paper, candy corn paper, some floral paper, and then here's a certificate of death, a death certificate. Here's another vintage children's coloring book. And same thing for this. So there is that. Now let's see what's in the little pack here. Trying to find where it opens. Oh, I know oh, you mean the Christmas card book? Yeah. Well, it's because of the vintage kit that made it easy to come up with some ideas. Let's see. There's Terry Lynn. Okay, some more of the velvet ribbon, some orange, the little slide frames, and again some more of the little clothespins, little bat. This is funny because not that it's a clothespin, but this kind of plastic. This just reminds me of something when I was a kid. There's some kind of plastic something that was either orange or this iridescent, this bright orange. I don't really remember. It's just kind of like a faded memory of this plastic, this particular plastic. Here's a little charm with the little, all-seeing eye like that's on a dollar bill. Some more journaling spots and some more of the cut apart cut these down into strips or whatever size you want, but they're on mesh, so you can cut them. And it's a green and an orange one. So then let's see, there's a little leaf. So yeah. So now that the cat moved, I can get my folder here. So let's put this in. So I'll have to find something to, I'll probably put some of this in my art journals and my TNs, my travelers. You know, I've got all kinds of stuff going on in those. All right, so let's snap. So that way I can keep the kits in, without them, you know, getting out of hand. Plus I cut that poster up right there. All right, so let's see. Let's move this off the table, and then let me show you this. I think she threw this in. I don't think I ordered this. But it's a Society of Artists book, 1943. And I just thought it was so cool. Let me move my scissors out of the way here. Uh-oh. Go back here. There we go. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you could, Julia. All right, so this right here, let me go ahead and zoom in. I thought was really cool, and I just did a flip through it, so I haven't read anything out of it or, you know, looked at it too much. This is the envelope that she had the stuff in that she made. So the cover was off. This part of the cover was like, you know, barely hanging on here. And this is the back. Here's the inside back cover. The color plates and black and white illustrations in this book have been reproduced by Heartland and Hyde, engravers of quality plates since 1901. So I just thought this was so cool. Hi, Vicki H. Anybody else? Jennifer? So, and it's just a staple. I mean, like old, like really old staples. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool. Now there is a couple of nude statues in here, so I you know, not that it bothers me, but I try to keep the channel family friendly. So so this was an exhibition in 1943. Let me just read a paragraph. Despite the difficulties of assembling work today, due to so many artists being absorbed in the war effort, the Society of Artists produced a vital exhibition this year of singularly high quality. Behind the finest work shown were years of patient study and experiment. Sculpture, frequently neglected by galleries and art patrons, was strongly represented in this exhibition. Exhibits number 247. Sales reached 1,700 pounds. The exhibition was officially opened by the American, it goes on to name the people that put it together. So, yeah. The Society of Artists in relation to post-war development, and then just different, there's a woodcut, oil painting here, some landscapes, and again, almost everything. I didn't see anything in color. When I flipped through it, you know, I'm sure that would have been very costly to do color printing for just a magazine or a catalog, you know. All right, Tina. So yeah, I just thought it was very cool to have an old catalog or magazine from that time. Wood graving as artistic experience. Hey, kid, let's keep flipping. Sales reached 17,000 pounds. Too funny. That was likely and not enough for one of those works right now. Yeah, Rachel. So, I just think, seeing these old art catalogs like this, just very, very cool. Okay, where is Australian art? Let's see what they say here. Too many of us who have watched with interest the course and development of artistic expression here during recent years, it is evident that the time has come for mental stock taking and for serious consideration of the future of Australian painting. Not one, save the most reactionary, can deny the state that art in this state at present is in a very healthy condition. The return to Sydney of many young painters who, either aided by scholarships or upon their own initiative, have studied abroad, the advent here of overseas artists of considerable standing, the sound training afforded by local art schools, there are several factors which have contributed to the quality, vitality, and diversity of present-day painting. So anyway, go Australia, go Oz! Sip of juice there. Some statues, some more landscapes, portraits. So I just think this was very cool. Bringing art to the Australian people. New systems of training artists. During the last 10 years in England, there has been a great change over in the methods of art teaching, both of children and of adults. Out of the recognition that industry and the machine have an ever-increasing importance in our lives, has developed a completely new approach to the whole problem of art instruction. It is now increasingly recognized that if a teacher is to have any validity at all, he must be a practicing artist. And to be a practicing artist demands quite a lot of, it's funny, they don't say his or her, they just say his time in carrying out his own work. I'm going to tell you how this new system of art teaching functions in London, particularly in the schools belonging to the London County Council. Is this interesting to y'all? Or do we lose half the audience? We're going to color in a minute. We're going to color in cute and creepy in a minute. We have to have a little instruction here. When I first went to London 15 years ago as a student, I was appalled by the lack of content with reality. The position now has changed completely. This has been due to a great extent to the insistent demands made of the art schools by industrialists, by the fostering and awakening of taste in the general public by various societies and businesses, and by new blood infused into the very sluggish stream of art instructors. British industrialists and manufacturers suddenly woke to the fact that foreign countries were stealing their markets by the design and outward appearance of their products. They looked wildly around for this new salesman, the art designer, and demanded in no uncertain terms to know just why the art schools weren't producing the correct article. Didn't they pay the taxes as private citizens to establish and support these art schools? Where were these designers? Explanations and recriminations were bandied about at great length, but from all this pother, the new conception of teaching began suddenly to emerge. Full-time teaching went by the board. At the Council School of Arts and Crafts, where I was employed, the maximum number of hours a person could teach was 17, split up into varying periods throughout the week. Well, anyway. So baby, let me flip my book. Come on over there. Come over there. Let's see. Art for the people. The new art of planning. Oh, planners. They had planners back in 1943. I'm being funny. Oh. Art in a New Society. Here's some advertisement. Mobile oil. Our fine art gallery. The Australian story. The voice of the printing press. So, yeah. So thank you, Sister Woman Jonna, for putting that in there, because I don't think I bought this. I think she threw this in when I ordered the other two kits and what else I ordered. So that was very cool. Okay, so my cat is on my board. Baby, you're flipping my board. You're flipping my board. All right, let's straighten up the camera. There we go. All right, so we're going to color in our cute and creepy. And I did, hi, sister. How you doing? Ray? Anybody else? I miss Brenda D. Did I say good morning to you? So I did color this morning after I finished my Inktober. While I was watching Mary, I colored this little bat in. So I just thought I'd do that back page, because today we're going to color in the first page. This one. So let's see. I think I might need to brighten this up just a little there, because I'm really close. I'm really close in. So I'm going to go ahead and flip real quick to the pages that we've colored. I did this on Monday as well, so I don't really want to do too much flipping, because I did show it on Monday. So if you want to see it again, I actually think I flipped through it twice on Monday. So I'll just flip to the pages that we finished so you can look at those, and then we'll go and start on that front page. Sister waving, sister. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, y'all. This cat. These two, we did this one last week here on stream. Let's see, let's get my light to kind of grab there. And that one. These two, my Yetis with the underarm hair. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. Anybody else I missed? I know I missed people coming and going. Let's see. Is there one in there? We did this one on Monday. I did finish it after the stream, and I did post it on Instagram. But here's the finished piece if y'all missed it. And thanks, Devin, for suggesting that we make her arms hairy. These two. So, and all these that I'm flipping through are on my Instagram. Most of them from last October. That's when I try to, work on these. And little dragon. The ghost. My cat's just sitting right here, just staring at me flipping this book. These two. I love the hedgehog. And then this one I did this morning. So we're going to do this one just because it's the first page in the book. And I thought we'll do this one. So I thought I would do this because of the hearts. I thought this might be cool to do in red and black. I don't think we've done anything in just red and black. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking red and black. So let's move. Hang on, baby. Let Mama move some of this stuff out of the way so it doesn't get put in. Let me put this back in the little envelope. Snap it shut. All right, let's go ahead and get on down now so I can get my paint out. without having to worry about your tail being in the paint. All right. So if y'all got any comments or talking to me, put it in caps. All right. So let's get some nice bright red. Let's see. Cherry red. Okay. So, and I think I'm going to do the background black, which will just be a solid black. Here's the paint that I was using this morning. So I'll just put some black paint on there. And so here's some unwatered down, and I'll put some over here where I can water it down. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and put just a little bit of water, because I want this to, and I'll probably go back over these hearts later, just make them stand out even more. How's the lighting? Does it look okay, guys? We good? So these background hearts, I'm just going to go ahead and just, put some red on them real quick, but I'll go back. I'll go back over them later and make them stand out, because I'm going to paint the background black. So one of the nice things about when you use paint in your color books is you can do things like this, that you don't have to worry about going out of lines, because you're going to go back over the background anyway. So yeah. All right, so let's see. I want to water this down, and I want my bats. Again, even here, I don't even need to be careful of the background, because I'm going to paint the background black. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to do her hair. I'm going to do, and I'll shade, right? They're going to be shaded in. I'm going to get a little bit more water, and I'm going to do her hair red. So it's going to be all black and red. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do her eyes a different color. And her little blouse might be white. Little red buttons. Her cheeks will have the red. Her lips and tongue, there will be red. So, yeah, we're going to blend it all out. We're just going to base it in first, because it's quick. We could probably get 2 pages done today. No, I don't know. What time is it? 10. All right. So I'll go back over it with color pencil and get more vibrant red, with red pencil. But this gives us a base. Okay. The hair right there. All right. Does Golden have a product to remove paint from cat? I don't know. I've never seen. They don't advertise it as such. If they do, Julie, does Golden, the brand, have something that removes paint from a cat? I don't know. I don't think my cats have ever really got into my acrylic paint. They got into my pan pastels, which they're non-toxic, but you can't wash pan pastels, because all you do is just smear it and move it around. So I just let them clean themselves, and eventually, I think it took a couple weeks to get all the pan pastel out of their fur. It was red, yellow, and blue. Hi, Hedgie. That picture I kind of the book and colors too. It's now in your Fibs book. Oh, is this the one from the Fibs book, Hedgie? Oh, okay. All right. I don't remember. I don't remember what colors did you use. All right. So let's go ahead and dry this. I need to work back in the Fibs book. All right, and do I have my wax paper in here, or did I take it out? I think I took it out. Let me get another piece of wax paper. There we go. All right. Black paint. All right, so I'm not going to water this down. I want this to be nice, solid, dark, solid black background. So I'm going to get probably the bulk of it done with this bigger brush. And then like around the hearts and all that, I'll get in there with a littler brush. So let's just go ahead and get around everything here. And one of the nice things, and I say this all the time about acrylic paint, matte, flat matte acrylic paint, is that color pencil goes over it so awesome. Okay, let's get right up along the edge here. So once I get all the edges done, I can move the wax paper. So let's go ahead and go all the way around. So what's everybody else working on? Are y'all doing any kind of special October? Are you doing Inktober? Which I did post my Inktober for today on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Is anybody doing Inktober? Some Halloween book coloring, like Jen reading with pugs, she stopped in on Monday and I didn't see her till after I scrubbed through the rest of the show. And then I saw, oh, Jen stopped by. I missed her while she was here. Hi, Donna. Been a while since I seen you. Who else am I missing? Okay, so now I'm going to move the wax paper out of the way because I've gone all the way around the edges. And let's see here. So I don't know if anybody else wants to talk about what they're working on, their projects, and where you post them. Going to leave a little bit of a border around that shirt because I want to make sure to do that little trim edge there. Working on fall postcards. Have you posted them somewhere, sister? Are they on? I don't know. Somehow it seems like I saw some on Instagram, but am I wrong? Did you post them on Instagram? Postcards? Get around all her hair strands here. I'm trying to get as much done as I can with the big brush. And then I'll go in here around these little hearts. And you don't even really have to do this. I mean, you could just paint over the whole thing and then paint red hearts right on top of it. They don't have to be in the exact same spots. Camilla is not going to email you and say, I didn't put a heart right there. I enjoy coloring and cute and creepy, but haven't posted anything. Well, why not, Carol Vick? Why haven't you posted anything? And I think Denise is going to do a stream with me on the Wednesday. I think that's the 13th. I think she's going to be here on Wednesday, the 13th, and probably stream with me that day. So that'll be fun. She wants to do a planner stream. And y'all know I don't do planners. I do journals. And, I keep things written down on post notes. And, I write down the important stuff, but I don't do planners per se. And Denise really hasn't done planners either. She's just always done everything on her phone. But for some reason, she came across a planner she liked this year, I think at Michael's. And so she bought the planner. And then, of course, I already had tons of stickers and washi tape and stuff like that to give her. Well, she just got all excited this year about doing a planner, which was really funny for her because she just doesn't do that, So I said, well, then come on and while you're here and talk about being a newbie planner and what's important to you, why you liked it, what made you want to do a planner, what, is it because you saw the cute sticker? Well, no, because she started doing the planner before she thought about the stickers, I think. So I don't think it was the stickers and the washi tape. That was a bonus. Kalora's been working on Halloween pictures using zinc. You mean Inktober, or something else, Becky? So I'm kind of flicking paint everywhere here. I should have probably not put that on there, but that's all. I'll just paint over that eventually. So I think that might be kind of fun to listen to a person that is a newbie planner. And I'm going to have to direct her to Miss Vicky B. Because Miss Vicky B is our planner queen. And see what made her decide to want to do planning. I would work in my Halloween adult coloring book. Well, thank you, Linda, for the super chat, super sticker. Thank you for the $19.99 super sticker, Linda. Thank you so much. I appreciate the helping the channel, supporting the channel. Thank you so much. And for all those of y'all that PayPal or support here, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm glad y'all enjoy the content here. So thank you, Linda. Thank you. I know that is sweet, right? Okay, let me keep trying to keep one eye on chat here while we're doing this. So Linda, are you doing it Inktober? I can't remember. Or are you doing there's something? Or maybe I'm just thinking of Society of Idea Collectors. For some reason, I thought I saw you on Instagram kind of recent, like the last week. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Linda. I don't remember what I saw. I think it was on Society of Idea Collectors is what I saw. Was it a paper doll? I try to keep up with it, y'all, as much as I can, but I know I don't. Everything. You're doing Inktober? Where's my phone? Oh, let me look here. Linda. Linda, you didn't post anything on. You haven't posted it. You're doing Inktober. I see the paper doll, but you haven't posted any Inktober. Girl, what's up? Haven't you done anything? I don't see anything on Instagram. Oh, I saw a couple real funny memes after Facebook, and Instagram and Snapchat, whatever else all went down. And if y'all wondered where Janet was on Monday, apparently StreamYard, Janet streams on Mondays after me, and apparently StreamYard was part of the servers that went down with Facebook and Instagram. So if y'all miss Janet, if y'all don't follow her on Twitter or anywhere, then you might not have known, well, where's Janet? Where was Janet on Monday? Well, that was, she didn't stream on Monday because of the outage. You'll post soon? Okay, Linda. So But there were some funny memes. I kept a couple, I think. Let me look in my let's see, photos. I think I took a picture of one or two of them that were so funny. But will I be able to find them? Oh, here's one. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of pointlessly bickering voices on Facebook suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. What else? Was another one. Oh, what I do with it? It was really good. Here it is. Here it is. Mark Zuckerberg and his team right now trying to restore WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. Oh my gosh. There were some funny ones. There were some funny ones. And then I think, was it, let's see, today's what, yeah, yesterday. Should I keep it? No, I think I got rid of it. I showed it to Denise and got rid of it. The car in front of me when I was in line at Chick-fil-A. Let me go see if I can find it. Let me see. Denise, where are you? Here we go. Okay, here. So this was the car in front of me at Chick-fil-A. You can't see the license plate or anything, but it says, "I'm not drunk. I'm passing out snacks and whooping ass." Hashtag parent life. So I took a picture of that in front of me. It was funny. I got the arbor. I know, right? All right, let me clean my brush. I've got to clean out my Petri dish, as Janet and Tina call it. I got to clean out my paint water dish. But real quick, I'm going to just take a quick break. So let me take a quick break. Hang on. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let's see, make sure the cats are not in here because they'll jump up here and get right in my paint. All right. You're going to have to go out, baby, while Mama goes out for a minute. Come on. Lay it right here. Hang on. Okay, you can come back in now. Now that I can keep an eye on you. All right. Let's see. Get my hands dry. All right. I did clean off my and organize my marker wall. My marker and pen wall. It's all cleaned up. Okay. So now let me get a smaller brush. A little flat one somewhere here. Here we go. Oh, you're going to get a knock on the door one day. Oh, Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, for the super chat. Thank you, Mary, for your inspiration. Thank you for yours as well. Thank you, Mary. So, and Mary streams early, and she comes on like at 4:30 Eastern time. Yeah, is it 4:30? Yeah, maybe it's 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Mary's time. She comes on early in the mornings, and then she does like Friday nights and sometimes Sunday nights. So Mary's on a lot. So make sure y'all follow. Mary is very inspiring and she just has a lot of ideas. So make sure y'all go follow Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. I was at her channel this morning for a little bit while she was doing these little clusters. They're like little scraps. I can't describe it. Let me see if I don't think she posted them yet, if she did. But let me see. Hang on, guys. You know, we do rabbit trails here. Don't email me. Let's see if I can find Mary. I think it's the Mary. Is it the Mary? Okay. Yeah, it's the Mary. So this is what her channel looks like right there, the Mary. And she did these little clusters. And she's saying that she got them from Susan Hiles' idea, from Susan Hiles. So let's see. I'm going to skim through. So here's Mary. Let's see if I can get over to where she's working on some. You can kind of see. Here's this one's it's kind of a long, tall one. But she did different shapes and sizes, and they're just little. There we go. They're just little clusters of like little scraps and stuff. I have it muted, so yeah, if y'all like, little things, little embellishments, little ephemera, things you can put on tags or cards. So Mary was rocking those this morning. All right, this brush is going to be too big still. I'm going to have to get a pointy one, I think. Let's see here what I got. What I got right here. There we go. Then we'll go in and color, shade, and blend. All right, so, and again, I'm not going to be real careful about going around these hearts, because what I'll do is I'll go in here with probably with a Posca, red Posca, and make them bigger than they are, so I don't have to be so careful with them. And I'll probably put in even more. But I just wanted to show you how you can do it this way. But if you don't want to paint around all these little hearts, then just paint over the whole thing and just put in your own hearts with Posca or, paint or whatever, So I'm just going to kind of do this kind of quick. And again, I'm not trying to be real picky on going around them, because I'm going to just go in there with the red. Let me get a red Posca up here. And this is going to be, it looks a little pink now because it's watered down red. So it makes it look pink. Well, it is kind of pink because it's watered down red. But when we go in here with pencil, it's going to darken it up. But it gives us a base to start with. It's just so much quicker to me to have a painted base than trying to do all that. If I did all this with pencil, I'd still be trying to do that. And not only that, but if this was done in pencil, I wouldn't be able to go over that pencil with other pencil and make it stand out. Did I keep? I probably didn't. I always say I'm going to keep. Oh, wait. I think I kept it under here. Look, I did keep it. Okay. Finally kept it. So here is pencil. That is white pencil over matte acrylic craft paint. Here is white pencil over color pencil. You can't even go over it. So this is what's so cool about the matte craft paint as a base, because then you can go over it with any color and have it stand out, that you can't go over it color pencil. So if I had colored all this with red, you could not go over it with pencil. Okay, so let's come back down here. But to make these hearts stand out, I'm just going to use probably my red Posca. We'll see what that does. I could also go around them with white pencil and give them like a little bit of a glow. I might do that around her head. So just kind of quickly doing this so we don't spend all day going around these little hearts. So anyway, back to what I was saying, that Denise is going to be down here next Wednesday, I think. Is it next Wednesday? Gosh, time just going by already. Yeah, she'll be here next Wednesday. And that's the plan anyway, unless something comes up at work and she can't or whatever. But the plan is that she's going to be here next Wednesday and talk about being a new planner girl. All right, I'm going to turn this upside down just so I don't reach over this wet paint. I try not to turn things around for you guys when I'm working on them, but I don't want to, it's just easier to get to this top of this book here. If I do it this way, so I'm not reaching over. And get her viewpoint on what got her into planning, why she decided to get a planner. And I mean, I know it was just probably because the book looked pretty and cool, but yeah. I want to flag those who participated in last year's New Year's Dreamathon to start thinking if you want to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I plan. If I want to do it again, Mary. Are you want to host it again? Mary hosted it last year. Jean, the musical scrapper, used to host it before, that, but she didn't want to do it. So Mary, I think, picked it up. Have they done it 1 year or 2 years? I don't know how many, Mary. But yeah, Mary, you can put me down. Put me down for the Streamathon. So y'all make note of that. Pass that on and get with Mary if y'all want to be in the Streamathon. So what it is New Year's Eve all through New Year's Day for 24 hours, I think. Did we do 24 hours or 22 hours? It's around the world Streamathon, so that when New Year's hits, there's people from around the world are streaming. So yeah, I mean, you're volunteering. It's work, Mary. So if you're volunteering, nobody's going to say, I want to do it. I want to do all that work. Mary, if you want to host it, you go right ahead. And what that means is Mary will organize everybody's time and schedule and put it together so that everybody knows when somebody is streaming. And it's usually it's usually about an hour. I mean, some of us have done it for a couple hours. It just depends on what's needed. If Mary needs someone, if she wanted me to stream 3 hours, I would. If she wanted me to stream 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever on New Year's. I'm not even sure when New Year's falls on this year. Let me see. Where's my phone? Let's see when New Year's falls this year. It falls on Friday. Is December 31st is a Friday. So Friday into Saturday. Okay. I know it's a lot of work, Mary. That's what I'm saying. If you're volunteering for it, I'm going to send you that $20 super chat back over to your channel. Okay. All right. So yeah, she needs to start planning it. Yeah. Okay. So she'll start get contacting people in November. So yeah, if y'all want to, if you're a streamer, there's Painty Girl Lori. She usually does it. Don't you count me in? See, there she goes. Lori's volunteering to help, Mary. So Lori Painty Girl. And so, yeah, we've been doing Streamathon for, I don't even know, maybe Julie Topaz might remember how many years we've done it. I don't remember. Have we been doing it 10 years? Because this is into my 11th year, but I don't think we did it the first year or second. Maybe 8 years that we've been doing it. I don't really remember. So there we go. So Mary feels like, oh, good. I'm not alone. All right, let me dry this. I'll zoom in a little bit while we do the shading. Okay, so let's see. Do I want to do Posca? I want to keep this wax paper because I use it every time I work in this book. And we're going to be working in it all month. So try to keep a piece there. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom in. And here's the color. It's a black background, so it's going to like suck the light. It's going to suck the light out of the room, even with my big new bright lights. All right, so let's see. Let's get a red. And I'm gonna want white, probably black. I don't know. I don't know what color eyes do I want to do. Do I want her to have? Do I want her to have red eyes? Would be creepy. Because I thought maybe red and black, might be kind of cool. So we'll see. All right, let's test out this marker here. I know Janet's volunteered to be in the stream. I think you did it. Yeah, we did it back in Ustream before we were on YouTube. Yeah, we did. That's back way back. Yeah, Julie said maybe 7 or 8 years. So, and it's always fun because it's like, it's all, you don't have anything else to do on New Year's. If you're not a party person, go out. Yellow eyes. Oh, yellow eyes would probably be good, Rach. Okay. Yellow eyes it is. All right. Yellow eyes. And also, guys, don't forget when you want to have, pupils or eyelashes or anything really dark black. The most color books are not very, real dark black ink. They're more gray. So if you want like the pupils to be real, or the eyelashes, or, any part real dark, like the eyes of the bats, you're going to have to go in there with a black. I use a Sharpie pen, not a marker, because the Sharpie marker will go through, but the pen doesn't. Look, you can just see that standing out already. And same thing for these little hearts. I'll probably go over those hearts with a black pen just to make them stand out. And he has a little mouth here, but I think I want to put some open mouth and some little fangs on him too. Some little white. She's got fangs. I don't know if y'all can see that. So again, just go in there with a pen to get the real dark areas. Or a nostril, and then the eye, the pupils, the eyelashes. Can you see how that makes it stand out? Because the ink is like a dark gray, not black. So if you want things to stand out, you're going to have to go in there with a marker. Or you can do it with a pencil too. It's just that, you got most of the time they're tiny little pupils, and it's just easier to do with a Sharpie pen, right? Let's see. Hello, Ivy. Is it Ivy with a Y? Y-V-I? Y-V-Y? Ivy. Spirit of Coloring, welcome. Tina's got internet issues, so if I disappear, no. Okay. Thanks, Tina. Hope they resolve. All right, let's see. What else? I'll leave those little black hearts for a little bit. All right, so let's get my white Posca and do the eyes. Could draw a little bat in as a pupil. Yeah, you could, but I'm not going to, Rachel. Okay, I'm going to put a little dot in each of their eyes just to make it stand out. I'm going to give them a little fangs. And I'll make her stand out a little bit too. I'm going to decide on her face. So I think what I'm going to do, let me sharpen this pencil. Get my little sharpener here. It's from Yvonne. Okay. So Yivy, would you say that? YVY for Yvonne, or just call you Yvonne? Rachel, you're so funny. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and do. Let me get a little bit more of a yellow ochre yellow for the shading in the eyes. I don't know. Is that Tina telling me something on? There we go. Yellow ochre. Who's texting me? Let me see. Reach back to get my phone. Oh, she's here. I'm on a group text. Accidentally take screenshots when I turn off my phone. Family group text. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some yellow ochre for the shadow for the yellow eyes. Not too much there, just a little. And then I'll put a little bit extra highlight in the eyes here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Tina. Oh, yeah, you just never know what it is. So, it could be so many things. All right, so I'm going to do her lips. So now you're going to see the red come back. Because right now it's kind of pink, right? Like this red heart on her cheek. I'm going to go ahead and do the manga nose and mask look around her eyes here. So yeah, so now I can start doing, things on top of the paint. So let's do some shading in her hair. Make that a little darker. But not solid. Okay. Because I'm trying to keep it kind of, I don't want to say ghoulish, but they're kind of pale. But I want her hair to be red, not pink, because we did the pink cat yesterday, Monday. Okay. Okay, then I'll do the Posca, some details with the Posca. Let's see, where's the other ears covered up there. Oh, that needs to be black right there. I don't know. Some, just kind of, I don't know. Some of those little mask things, they just kind of look kind of cute. All right. I don't know if it's a fad, a style. Okay, I missed this little part right here. Well, I'll just put another heart there. All right, so let's go ahead and... Oh, here, there's our other ear right back there. Okay. So just using red and black and yellow in the eyes, because Rachel said. It really is kind of flash. It's you might be able to see it better when we move back out. It was really hot pink, and it's really not that hot pink in person. But I think because the lights all, because of the black. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is let's shade a little bit on their wings, but these little hearts, maybe I could do that. Let's see if that'll work. Let's, because I can do it quicker. It's not quite dark enough, but I do want these hearts to be quickly done. So I'm going to do these. The ones on the back here, I'll probably want to do those with the darker red. The ones on the wings themselves. So any questions or comments or anything, put it in caps. I hope you all have been enjoying doing our pop manga cute and creepy. We could do some Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I have her Halloween book. We could maybe do one or two out of that over the month if y'all like. Something different. I'll show you the ones that we've done in, because I think I've cut those out. I take those out of the books, the Jasmine pages, and I put them in my binder so I can show you those. Do you see how quick this is? See, I didn't even really need to go around these. I just was trying to find where they put them, but you could put them anywhere and you could add more. I could just add a couple extras here or there, you know, some littler ones, you know, if you want more. So you could have just painted the whole thing black in the background and then gone back in and put the hearts in. My name suggestion for her is Elizabeth. Oh, good. I like that, Tina. Elizabeth. So I'm going to make some more strands of her hair with the Posca. Elizabeth. That's cute. And I'm going to color in their little faces more. Elizabeth. And this little buttons here. Let's put a little more red on her nose. Okay, let's do some more strands of hair. That's some serious ASMR. All right, let's see here. What else do I want to do? Okay, I want these little hearts to be this dark red in the wings. I just thought it would be fun just to do a monochromatic type page like we did the pink one yesterday. I mean, Monday. That may not be dry yet, so I gotta be careful not to sit my hand on it. When I back out, you'll see it's not quite as bright as it looks on camera right now. It looks like hot pink melting. Whoops, it's not quite that bright, but because I've got it zoomed in with the black background, it's making it do that. Okay, Mary, thanks for coming in for a few minutes, and thanks for volunteering to host the streamathon. Okay, so now let's see here. we could do a little bit. Let me sharpen my white. We could do a little bit of highlighting. Let's see. Let me get back to my red though for a minute because I want to do a little bit more shadow on the bats. All right, and then with the black, I think I'll use the mark of the pen. I'm going to get my black. Maybe we could put just a little bit of a yellow green in the wings. Let's see, I'll think about that. Let's do these. Let's kind of tie it in. All right, like that. Let's do her little fangs a little more pronounced. Her pointy teeth. She has more than, she has 4 fangs. Oops, sorry guys, got off camera. All right, so let's see, maybe a little bit of the yellow. Just a little hint of it. All right, back to the red. Oh, thank you, little sister, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate all y'all that support the channel. Devin, and hi, Devin, by the way. Yay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sister. Little sister Cheryl. Let's see. Pacola says thank you. Everybody's saying thank you. Thank you so much, little sister Cheryl. Okay, let's see. I'll make these little wings a little longer, a little more scruffy, like. So you can use Posca, pencil, go over some of the hearts in here that I don't have anything on. And the inside of the wing, maybe a little bit of shadow in the ears. What else? Tina. All right, let's see. Let's go around these little buttons there. Let's shade right up under her. Make her face stand out just a little more. I mean, really kept this one really simple. A monochromatic page. Oh, sorry, I keep going off camera because of the one-sided thing there. All right. Do I want to add any white? Like maybe a few little highlights in her hair. Just give her a few little highlights. What do you think? A little bit in her ear there. Same thing for the bat ears. And I could put a kind of a glow around them all. All right, let's go ahead and do these hearts up here. How we do? It's not even 11 yet. We did good for showing all that paper. the vintage kits. I'm trying to think of what else I got around here I haven't shown yet. Oh, I was going to get out my Jasmine Pages. I'll do that after this. Out of my 3-ring binder. Thanks, Nats. A glow around the hearts. We can do that. Actually put a glow around everything if we want. I don't know if I want to. Let me see what the yellow might. Guess I could do a yellow kind of glow. Instead of a white glow, we could put a yellow glow. Oh, I want to put a few extra hearts up here like I did on the bottom. Leon G suggested a pink glow. Oh, I missed the pink glow. Now I've already put the yellow glow. Because of the yellow eyes is why I picked it. Pink glow would have been good too. But we did so much pink on Monday. Remember the pink girl here? See? But pink would be good. And I'm trying to keep it a little loose so that you still see a little bit of the black kind of in between there. Sharpening. I'm going to back up in a minute. You're going to see more of the true color. I'm just so zoomed in so that you can see the detail, but the color's a little off. But I'll post it on Instagram. We're going to try to get as many in this book done this month too. I posted quite a few of them last October. I'm kind of liking the yellow. It kind of makes it look a little, I don't know, kind of candy colors. Okay, now let's finish. Giving our little bats a glow. Put a little bit in her hair. What do y'all think? All right, let's back up and just look. It's because the black and the white is really fighting each other. Fighting for the light. So I think she looks kind of cute. All right. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm trying to see if there's any other. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do some little dot detail on her little collar here. There we go. So yeah, I think she turned out kind of good. And then I smear that. Let's see. Gotta let things dry. Let's fix it there. All right. Put a little highlight in those buttons. All right. All right, let me go run in the other room and get my binder that has the pages that are cut out. All right, let me set 1 second. And I'll show you the ones from the Jasmine book that I've cut out. Let me open these blinds too. It's another rainy day, a rainy week here. All right. Let's see here. Let's get over to my Jasmine Pages. Here we go. Okay. Might take them out, a couple of them out of the shine here. So Jasmine, some of these are out of her Halloween book, and some are just out of her regular book. I think one or two are the mermaid book. So I guess maybe I wrote it on the back. Let's see. Did I write it on the back? This one. No, I just wrote the name of the name of the piece. I didn't write which book. So this is from our Halloween book, and I just cut it out of the book, put it on some black cardstock with some double-sided tape. And this one. And I just put them in these plastic sleeves. This one's I call this the Children of the Corn. I put extra wheat things in her hair. And then this is all done with paint to make it look like she's in a misty pumpkin patch. Write her name on the page. I don't want to put it on the front. And then this one I think is just out of her regular book. See, this one is out. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch is what that one's called. That's what Jasmine named him. Captain Molly Morgan. But I don't remember which book each one is out of, but there's this one. Some of them I added stickles to, so they're sparkly, like this one. So this one has got stickles on it, so you can see it's all glittery. There we go. And I tried to make this look kind of like velvet. And of course, all this is acrylic paint. But, and then this one, this was the very first Jasmine page I ever colored. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nats, for the 20 Canadian super chat. Thank you for sharing so much of your talents. Well, thank you for being here, Nats. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tina. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you, Nats. I know. And thank you guys for encouraging and being supportive as well. So this one did not have the word bully on it. I put that on there. It just seemed like it needed it. So I think I did some of this with, no, I think that was all color pencil. That's right. I did that with all color pencil. And then this one, most of them are on stream, but this one was not on stream. But did this one, and then I made it look like that was the earth way over there. So, okay, there's that one. I'm doing quite a few Jasmines, but I just cut them out and put them on black paper and put them in the book. Here's another one with stickles, so you can see all the glitter on this one. So I really like how her hair and eyes look. And then there's stickles on the the spider as well. And then there's my little mermaid, and again, stickles on her tail. And I gave her braids. She didn't have braids. I gave her braids with paint and pencil. And then this is all paint in the background. All paint. And then stickles on her tail to make her glittery. So there's that one. So those are my Jasmine pages. And yeah, we got this one. This one I think is the one that popped up on Facebook Memories today. I reposted that one. And some of them really have a lot of stickles, like this one. This is Dreams of Dragon Raven Phelan. And so this one, look at all the stickles I put on that one. I glittered this one up. Glittered that one up. So I really like that one. So yeah, I don't cut pages out of the books that, cost $30 or $40 because, some books are really expensive. But otherwise, I'll cut them out and mount them in on black paper and put them in my book. She was done with pan pastel. So she was done with pan pastel and pencil. She was done with pan pastel and pencil, as was this one. She was done with pan. Well, the background was acrylic paint, but she's done with pan pastel. Oh, thank you, Tina. So yeah. So anyway, guys, we've done a lot of coloring over the years. I was just trying to see what else we had in here as far as maybe of course, I've got tons of Bennett Klein. And then here's a couple of girls that we played with practicing our alcohol markers. So these girls were done with alcohol markers. The red is acrylic paint, but their skin and hair and stuff was done. We did them with alcohol markers. So if you do alcohol markers, you have to make sure it's a one-sided, so because it's going to seep through. So they turned out pretty good. And then my Bennett Kleins, of course, lots of those, and they have a lot of glitter on these too, which you can't see unless I take them out. But I've flipped through these so many times, guys. Then here's my Doodler's Anonymous ones, And again, I took those out of the book. So just so you can kind of see some more. And what else? My Jasmines, just some random ones. Different girls from different books. So, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I guess that's probably all I got for you today. When my friend did this one, I did color this, Eric. I colored it, and I did post it on Instagram, and then I sent him the original. So I have another one here. I ought to color this again sometime. So anyway, so I just put them in a 3-ring binder, and it's easy to do a flip through. All right, let me back up the camera a little. There we go. All right, well, I'm trying to look around here and see if there was anything else that we needed to do or talk about or look at or show. I zoomed way out there, didn't I? There we go. Let's see. Any questions? Thanks, Trisha. Good to see you, by the way. Hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Did you find your other handprint journal? No, I haven't even looked for it. But speaking of, let me go ahead and read out of our Devin. Read out of our 1001 Ways to Be Creative for the week. And then I guess we'll go. And again, if y'all missed what we did today, here's the page. I will post it in Instagram. We just use red and yellow, really. Black and white. Okay, so let's go ahead and read out of our 1001 Ways to Be Creative. A couple of pages out of that. And I always tell you when I'm reading out of the ideas here, write down any ideas that occur to you. It doesn't have to be what I'm reading, but if something different occurs to you, write that down, because then you'll have some ideas for your ideas, right? Thanks, Cheryl. I didn't look for the other handprint journal. I'm looking around the room right now, Pacola. Did I take it apart? I don't know. I'm looking up on the shelves. I'm not seeing it. I think it's gold, right? Isn't it a gold journal, the cover? I'm not seeing it, but yeah, I don't know, Pacola. It's around here somewhere. Okay, we're at number 690. Let me just move the thing here. I'll read these 2 pages here, so we'll move over there. Okay, here we go. Use your heart, your billions of neurons, your own 2 hands. Attend bizarre lectures. Sign up for whimsical classes. Become a scrapbooker. So, you got to remember, some of these things are, we're in this community here where we've done so many different mixed media and things like that not everybody's done. Sometimes it's easy to think, well, who does it? What? Scrapbooking? Who's not scrapbooked or heard of scrapbooking? But you'd be surprised. People outside of the art community, you would be surprised at how many people don't know about the stuff that we do, don't understand it. Color books, what are you talking about? They don't know. So y'all are, in the fibs, and, all of us that have hung out together for over 10 years, you have so much information and knowledge and skills and ideas that a lot of people don't have, right? Okay. Ask an artistic friend to take you to his or her favorite gallery. Aim high and take chances. Pause. Let your mind go where it wants. Then take a deep breath and come back to your project. Make a list of things you would like to create in your lifetime. And not only things that you would like to create, but if you would like to paint or draw or color or whatever your medium is, make a list of things you'd like to paint or draw or sketch or doodle or whatever. Look at grooming as the art of practicing creativity on your own body. The idea, however minuscule, is what turns the verb into a noun. paint into painting, sculpt into sculpture, write into writing, dance into a dance. Take notes for your autobiography. Imitate an improvisational jazz musician. Go on a drawing retreat. Send a small whimsical gift to brighten someone's long day. Stage a pet parade. So we'll stop there. We're going into the 700s there out of our 1,000. We've been reading out of this book for 3 years maybe. I don't even know how many. Probably it was way before the virus. So probably 3 years we've been working on this book. If we just read a couple pages every week. So all right, guys. Well, I guess don't forget that Picola put together a list that's in the community tab under the in the main page, my main YouTube page, under the community tab. Picola put together a list of the 15, I think it's 15 or 16 ideas, projects, homework, whatever you want to call them, since May. So we have May, June, July, August, September, 4.5 or so months worth of ideas that she put together, and it's 2 pages in the community tab. So go over there if you need some ideas and inspiration for the Society of Idea Collectors, and post it in the hashtag Society of Idea Collectors on Instagram so I can share it with everybody. There's Kathy Berg. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in and out. So, all right, guys. Well, there we go. Our cute and creepy page for the day. And I hope y'all enjoyed. There we go. Grab the light. Hope y'all enjoyed that and seeing the vintage paper kits that I bought from Jonna, PreppyCraftyGirl, which I did put her link in the description box as well. So if you like vintage paper and vintage kits, she has all different kinds. So just go over there and look at her Etsy channel. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great day. Thanks to my mods, Julie Topaz, my Snapdragon Picola, Tina, Janet. So, hi, Sarah Moonlit Crafter. Good to see you. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a great day, great rest of your week. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.